Hi, this is Scott Garibay. Today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to talk about Hasbro buying Dungeons and Dragons Beyond for Wizards of the Coast at a cost of $146 million. And today we're going to talk about what did Hasbro get for $146 million. We're going to talk about the tech side of it, okay? What kind of tech did they buy for $146 million? And was that tech worth $146 million? So let's get into it. So one, I don't think the tech that behind Dungeons and Dragons Beyond was even remotely worth $146 million. I do think that D&D Beyond was worth the money they paid, but all the value is on material that is not the technology, and I will discuss that material in a later video, right? What the actual value of D&D Beyond was, because it is not the tech, in my humble opinion. Let's talk about the tech. What actually did they buy? They bought an application, right? They bought a site, right? Which does serve as an application on a phone, right? They bought a platform. They bought a platform product, okay? So Hasbro bought a platform product, okay? That platform product works on the internet on any PC or any Mac, okay? So it is a multi-platform product, okay? It also works on Android and iOS phones, okay? And also, I'm pretty sure it's globally distributed. It's an international product. I think you can get D&D Beyond in multiple languages, right? That's a pretty big deal, right? Correct me on any of this if I'm wrong, all right? So, but what is the tech in the D&D Beyond product? So let's talk it through. So the primary tech is Wikipedia tech, right? Basically putting text on a page with images in the right perspective and doing linking between the text pages. That is, you could literally get wikis for free, right? Ain't nobody paying $146 million to Interlink Pages. That is basic bog standard stuff that's 10, 15 years old. There is a lot of work that was done by their staff, by the D&D Beyond staff, to make those links, right? And to do all that. There was some work there, right? Some human labor, right? That you can't really automate that, I don't think. All right. So there was some labor there, but that's very basic, very non-valuable technology, right? In fact, a lot of that work has been done in parallel on literally like 50 other sites, right? Like, all right, so nothing special there. Now let's talk about the builder. The builder is real tech, right? They are saying, hey, you can build every race that we sell, every class that we sell, and every location we sell, and all the spells that are located at that. That's a pretty big deal, and you can build characters from level 1 to level 20 doing that. That's pretty significant, right? There's not a lot of complexity to that from the tech side, right? There's a little bit. That's not worth $146 million. Let's talk about some other tech. You can roll dice on your virtual sheet, all right? What? Like that? They don't look that. They look good. They look good, right? But the reality is, I don't think that's anything special. It's a function, right? Like it's not anything. It's not worth $146 million. Also, I do want to talk about this. The complexity in technology for any platform product today deals with authorization and authentication, right? This is a big deal. So authentication is, who are you? Are you, so when you go to D&D Beyond, are you a user who is not logged in and has no account, right? You can actually access some material on D&D Beyond without logging in. Not much, virtually nothing, right? And so the biggest thing there is, if you're an anonymous user, they're going to be like, all this you can't look at. The tech to make sure you can't look at it, that's real tech. It took some time to build it, right? The other thing is, oh, hey, are you a user with an account, right? You've logged in with us. You've given us your user data, your name, your email. That's a big deal. That stuff is worth gold today, man. Are you kidding? Like, who you are is worth a fortune today, right? Like, and I can't tell you how much value, in my humble opinion, that is actually the most valuable thing that Wizards of the Coast has. They're getting $50 per book. What do they keep? $5 if they're lucky on each book. But their player base is the most charismatic, intelligent, confident people in the world, and just the list of their players is worth and their dungeon masters is worth a fortune. That's where the real gold is, in my humble opinion. Okay, so are you an account user? Then are you a subscriber, right? Do you subscribe? Because if you subscribe, you get a host of things that just regular account users don't get, right? Then once they determine who you are, then it's like, what do you have access to? That's authentication, right? Think about it like authorization is who are you, right? And then authentication is, okay, we know who you are. What do you get based on who you are? What do you get access to? That's real. But none of that is worth $146 million, right? So that's the tech that they actually bought. That's worth $30 million at best, in my opinion. $30 million at best. But they did not overpay for D&D Beyond. I'll tell you the real value they got later in a different video. All that's my opinion. What is your opinion of just the technology of D&D Beyond? It seems really bog standard and very unimpressive to me, right? Am I wrong? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing. Have a wonderful millennium.